Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. Today we're gonna do the thing that I've been putting off for a while. Drakett is in dire need of pretty much a full rebuild. We just need to get on this. I've been holding off on doing it for a while. So yeah. Let's go up to space again. I also need to make some sort of recycling system for like sending things back to I'm not sure if I want to. I think for now, since the mall is here, I want to do this. And we'll just have this output. Actually, you know what? We don't have any active provider warehouses. This is the thing that I would like. But this. So I'm gonna take my time here. We want to get things out. 2 should be enough. Probably for now. And then we'll put a... I want it there. I'm gonna put it there for now. This is going to be trash recycling. Boom. The reason I want this is we have so many things here. If we just take Ogun as an example. 4.3k solar panels. Kinda feel like we should be reusing those because they do directly craft into this via this recipe here, yeah? So we definitely want to be able to recycle things. Now the question is, how do I do that without triggering, you know, requesting the same materials to another planet again? And that's a good question. That is a good question. I haven't really figured that out yet. Okay, so you got that. You got this. Let's go to orbit. I'm tempted here to do something similar. Let's add this first. Then we take this. We put that here. It's unfortunate. Let's put that there. It's still visible. It's okay. So we should be able to construct most of this without any issues. And then here, ideally, I just want to do this, yeah? Okay, let's see here. I wish I could set this up beforehand, yeah? But we can't really. So on Novice, this is now done. Let's go up. Boop. Let's see here. You're gonna go manual. We're gonna go Drakett. And we're gonna wait with doing that. This is default. It should not send any signals. That's fine. This will be... Oh, I missed that. Boom. Gonna leave that as it is, I think. Yeah. I'm too lazy to change that for now. We'll take this. We'll go here. First and foremost, we'll take this and do that. We'll go here. We'll take this. Go to Drakett. Put that there. Go here. We'll take this. We'll do that. This is receiving signals. And that's going to be receiving to these. I'll just remove this for now. Gonna remove this as well. I think. Same with this. Not that I think it does anything right now, but we'll take that out. Boom. This reads requests. We'll take these. We're gonna put them... I will just put them here. I think probably 250 construction bolts. Let's do 500. Whatever, dude. I don't think we need a ton of logistics bolts here. So I'm going to cap that at 50. If they break, they break. Don't particularly care that much. So let's do that. Let's remove this. Right, we also need... to remove this, yeah. Probably not this, though. Okay, we can remove this as well. Boop. That's fine. Just Drakett landing pad. You will then send here. That sounds fairly reasonable. This is gonna read Drakett outbound. Okay. We have some weird requests going on here. That's fine. We're gonna start deleting stuff here, I think. We have so much stuff here. I'd like these here. I don't know if that actually works. Let me see. It does work. Okay, perfect. So here, this should no longer read like weird stuff from Drakett, which is perfect. A large plastic thing. We can do that. Don't think we really need to receive a signal here, right? I think we're pretty good to go with that. I'm wondering if we could make... No, I don't think we can. I'd like to turn off requests when I'm doing this, right? How would I do that? Can I do that? I can probably do that, right? I think I can do it like this. And then... let's say this is 1. It's gonna turn that off. I want to try this. Actually. We're gonna make an experiment here. Because then I can make at least a manual recycle thing where I can be like, okay, now I need to recycle this. I can temporarily turn off requests for this planet. And that stops anything from filling up in the other thing. Okay, perfect. So if we go here, we do have these. We also want this thing in here, preferably. Did you not get 2 of those? Did you miss one of those here? Or did you just not get there yet? You have 1 in there. Okay, no, that's... I don't want that. I just want this, yeah. And then same thing. No. Wait, am I stupid or what? No, I took this one here, yeah, for this. Yes. Which means I should take this one from here. Without that, ideally. I just want them to fish that up if possible. We don't need that, and we don't need that. Okay, perfect. So I think I'd like them to fish this up if possible. We're gonna have a lot of bot traffic here. Okay, so you guys now have your 2 things. We're gonna send that to Drakett. And hopefully that's gonna enable us to do the thing that I want here. It's gonna enable the requests so that we can get started on this build. So Drakett should be requesting a couple of things now. And that should be reflected in this. Okay, perfect. And you're now gonna receive these things, which is perfect. So you'll be able to send rockets from here. I don't know if I can do this. Did we have on Ogun as well, but something slightly better, yeah? Yes. Let's take... Yeah, let's just take all of this and go here. Can put that there. And we can do... Okay, we couldn't do that. We can maybe do that from here. We'll do that. Because I'd like to send some of these things back eventually. And with that in mind, we also need this. And we'll put that there. We'll take that away. You're not going to be connected to anything, so that's fine. That should all be well and fine. Let's see what you have in here. Not much. We'll send a couple of these in here so they can go to the other planet. And we can also finish this wording here. That would be great. You have construction bots on the way. You don't have this warehouse. Is it a strong box that I'm trying to get here? Requester storehouse. This. So we can trash that as well into the system. And then we can send that to Drakett. Oh. Okay, then. I guess I requested 100 of each for those. Let's make sure we do have them. We'll do that. I'll do that. For now. Okay. Perfecto. So this is now coming. I'd like to see if this works first. I'll be honest. I'd like to see this working first. So we should build something that we can absolutely not make. Like this one. That request should now come in here. Or not. Okay. It has a little bit of a delay. Okay. Fine. Did we get the launch pad or no? Yes, we did. Nice. And the storehouse is in here. This is such a waste of cargo rocket sections, but I'll be honest, I don't care that much. This is gonna send every 45 minutes right now. Storehouse is there. We'll send you to Drakett. We should be able to build a couple of these things at least. Whoops. Okay. That's all fine. So anytime this is on, I'll do this and that. This is now gonna pass through these signals, which it does. Might need this, actually. And then we turn this on, and it should be doing this. Okay. Okay, right. This is actually doubling the thing, though. Which thing is it that we're using here? It's red. It's red, so we should not be using green here. We should be doing this. Okay. So now we'll have this going in here. You did get a bunch of construction robots, which is why that signal is not doing anything. Turn off requests for planet so you can send things to a novice without creating a loop. Boom. So then I can do this. This is not going to send anything through. And for example, that's not good. That is not good. Please connect that. Okay. Let's put that as well, please. Thank you. So, for example, we could be like, okay, we have 70,000 iron here. Let's do 10k. So this is going to request 10k. And this should not send anything through, even though this is an unfilled request. And it's not sending anything through. Okay, so that does actually work like intended. Now, this also begs the question, 200 might not be enough. We might want... okay. That's not funny at all, to be honest. What can I deconstruct up here? We can deconstruct this thing up here. So we'll be able to send these in here. Perfect. Now, I'd actually like these to be here, I think. And we'll need a bit more storage here as well. And we have like 26k barrels. Let's do a ton of these barrels as well. So now we have a way of emptying out the logistics system, which is something we badly need. Let me take this. Go to Drakett. Put in a couple of these. Now, Drakett needs a lot more accumulators. If I remember correctly, this here is 1616. And that's not gonna work either, yeah. But let's get that going. So this is 160. How many is here? That's 8. We take this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. So what did I say? I said this was 160, 160. Uh, 40, 45 maybe. Yeah, we'd need 100 or 566 of these. Let's start by doing this. And see where we end up. Okay. That's 290. This is going to be very unnecessary amount of substations. We have to find something that's at least semi close to what I need. This is 410, which is not enough either. This would be 497. This needs an absolute insane amount of accumulators. 537. That's gonna have to be close enough. We didn't have this here. I think we could have dealt with it. If I only want these things. And then we'll take this. Solar panel. Accumulator. We'll build that up in here instead. Because it's further away from the thing. So this is not in the way. And you are actually... This is going to be manual. You're absolutely not going to do that. Trash recycling. Go. Let's see that that actually gets to the correct spot. It should be arriving here. Which it is. Perfect. We've successfully managed to do that. And we're gonna keep, like, sending things here, yeah? And that should be fine as well. 537. We wouldn't be sad to have a couple more here. We absolutely wouldn't be sad about that. $578. Okay, it's still a little bit off, but we have a little bit more accumulators than we do have this thing here. So this is going to make 45 megawatts. Which is pretty decent, I guess. It's only going to use 164 of these. Probably don't want to cover that. With solar. This is 2. So it would have to be here. I don't know how many megawatts we can make here, but we'll need a couple of these to feed this planet, for sure. Question is, should I just go there and... Yeah, I think I should just go there. We'll take the solar panels with us that we have. Because we're going to have to do a lot of cleanup on this planet. So I think me helping would be a good idea. We haven't even gotten to the rebuild part yet. We're just building infrastructure at this point. No, stop trashing unrequested, thank you. Yeah, let's go. Before any bots steal that from me, ideally. Okay, guess we have to wait. What just happened? Hello? What just happened? 2 seconds. Okay. Reload fixed that problem. I have no clue what the hell that was. Somehow got stuck inside the rocket with no ability to do anything. I'm confused, but doesn't matter. The problem seems to have been fixed by reloading a save. Let's do this that we did before. However, without having to reload this time. So we can start by doing this. Unfortunately, we can't really do that. These can't be next to each other, which is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Can get rid of that. Let's start deconstructing things up here. this. We can send the coal thing out from this as well. There's gonna be a lot to trash from my inventory here, but that is okay. I'm gonna be assuming that we're gonna have to use this planet for core mining of cryonite later. Get rid of this. You know what? We'll send this thing together with this. The Erudite I kinda wanna save. We can also send all of this. And this. And this. That's fine. Now we get to deconstructing here. This also means that we need to build a better cryonite processing kind of soon. Because the cryonite we have is still based here. Don't think we really need this anymore. Not sure cryonite has a better process. I think we already did most of that. And they are going to be stuck there for a bit. We'll be fine. So Immersite is probably the most pressing thing that we need to get done. We can do... No, let's not trash that. Let's keep deconstructing things here. This belt can go. That can go. This. Hopefully that's going to be the extent of the deconstruction that we need to do here. Yeah, please go into this network. That would be great. Okay, we have to empty out our inventory though, so let's go here. And let the logistics bots do their thing. Power-wise, we should be doing okay with this. We can launch this, I think. I know I shouldn't be trashing the unrequested, but I'm too tempted. Let's keep deconstructing here. This is gonna be the most painful. uranium can go in there. I do want to send these solar panels back. Ideally. Yes, I know my inventory is full. Thank you. This we probably want to get rid of. Same with this. Okay. We're almost done with that. There's a lot of stuff in the logistics network here. We'll have a bunch more solar panels and accumulators. I'm gonna save the accumulators here, I think. Just for the simple reason that this planet needs a lot of accumulators. If we upgraded this to holmium, we'd only need 114. But we're definitely not doing that right now. That is off the table. There's so much deconstruction that we need to do here. But once the deconstruction is done, we can leave the planet and feel like we can autonomously do this a distance. But this would have taken a very, very long time to do with logistics network, just normal roboports. I just don't want to have that amount of bots here. Ideally. So first, we need to go up here. So let's keep constructing that. There's a lot of meteors here. Let's hope that we don't get any uranium. Take that. Well, we are on the way. I wonder how many accumulators we have here. It probably is a lot. What's the best accumulator we can do? It would be this one. It's 50 gigajoules. That's a lot. There's still so much we can do with power generation. That's uranium. That's very unfortunate. Let's go over here. I'll put that in there. Well, that's gonna be a little bit before that can... we can send that as well. I'm sure someone much smarter than me can make a circuit thing that could recycle things from the planet. But, yeah. That ain't me. I'm sure. Maybe I can actually figure that out if I needed to. But I feel like this is an okay compromise. It's gonna at least allow us to send things back to Novice fairly easily. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to get this done as well. Big oof. Gonna put the barrels in here. This we do want to put here. I don't want to accidentally send that back. That would have been terrible. Did get this done. Let's keep going here. We want to go up to the Immer site here. So we can get that going. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't kill me. I don't have much health. Can I still eat fish to get health? No. I can eat fish to take damage. Not exactly what I wanted. Can make this. Is this 4x4? No, it's 2x2. Let's make one of those. Oh yeah, it's 2x2. Unfortunate. Let's put that in there. If it accidentally goes somewhere else. I just don't want to accidentally, quote unquote, die to uranium in my inventory. I'm a little bit too close right now. And we still haven't used any of this fuel. Which is perfect. We're barely getting any science progression either. Okay, perfect. I'm at least not gonna die now. You are hovering with uranium. As a quick test. Yeah, okay. Yeah. At least it does take from that. So I'm not gonna die immediately, which is great. Let's put that in there. Let's get the barrels recycled as well. So that's actually something we can use on Novice. Quite a lot. We have more uranium. Let's just send that. Please. You are still stuck. You guys are really stuck. Okay. Let's go from the top here and get this cleaned out. Not even sure how many bots I have left in my inventory, but it should be everything. That's done. Let's take this. Let's take this. Oh, we do have a bunch of logistics bots here as well. Okay, cool. That's going to be helpful. Very nice. Okay. Let's go down here. Start cleaning these things out. Now again, I'm like, would be so good to have more inventory. But, yeah. We need more research. I want a better thruster suit. But, yeah, that's a bit away. 12 times 14, though. That would be a big upgrade. We can take that away as well. Then we come up here. We get this done. Take these. Oh, we do have uranium somewhere. Put that there. And a ton of logistics bots. Didn't realize we had that many here. Right, the construction bots are not being helpful right now. We can do that. And start looking at adding that as well. Okay, we have more uranium. There we go. Should be fine. Can turn this off for now. Turn this off as well. Right. It's requesting steel to me. And life support canister as well. It's okay. Apparently this uranium doesn't do damage to me. I find that interesting. Okay. We need this guy here. Ideally, I mean, I have modules with me. So So I think we'll just go and do that up here. And if we go to novice, we are trying to get immersight here. So let's build a landing pad. Just put it here. And then we do what we have done. Not there, but here. This will be immersight instead. Perfect. Now you will get that. That should go up from... Okay, that doesn't actually take that into account. Interesting. We'll do that. We'll put that in there. With 70% productivity, this should be a decent amount more than what we have here. Now we'll take this. Actually, we won't. We'll take this here. Put that... I mean... Let's say here. Whatever, dude. That is fine. And the construction bots can help with this. That's also fine. Okay, and we are already full because we have 8 million barrels here. Let's see. We do need this launch pad though. We're just dragging this down. Here somewhere. And we'll drag it in there. We're not gonna send anything yet. Because that would be terrible. That would be genuinely terrible. Then we need to find our way down to this spot where we have more immersight, and we're gonna also send that in here. Let's send a bunch of these things back. How are we doing power-wise? It looks okay. Those 11 gigajoules are probably not gonna last too long. Okay. I'd like to at least get this immer site up and running, because that would be very, very helpful to our biomass production that we're gonna get soon. That would be genuinely helpful. Okay, we are spending a bit of this power, but... it's okay. Let's see if we can finish this task up. Probably not. And those bots are really, really busy. How many roboports do we have? We have a decent amount still. You can do 17 per second, which is not going to be a full belt. Okay. Snore. Let's see here. You do have your launch pad. You do have a couple of other things. Let's launch that. It should fix a little bit of this, at least. Jesus Christ. Send that. At least we're recycling. Somehow I managed to send 8 million iron to this planet as well. It was definitely slightly annoying. Yeah, none. Thank you. That's fine. Whatever. So, this might be built now. This will be... novice. Immer site. Request. Cool. You are going to launch here on cargo full. So that's probably solved. We'll take this, put that in there. 13k iron that we're recycling. Oh. That's not good. with this, we have actually started having a little bit too many fun things in our storage here. Let's get more storage. Didn't think that would be a problem right now, but I see that it is. Okay, now we are actually done with that. Perfect. Let's send some copper. We can send some stuff. We can send that to trash recycling. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, perfect. We'll take this. We'll place that there. Put that there. Some belts. Perfect. Let's actually go down here as well. So I'd like to avoid sending these prod modules here if we can. Oh no, I've copied some signaling stuff here. Whatever. I'll live with that. Thank you. Okay. And we can just send this in here, yeah? Let's take this belt. Here, maybe. A little bit more. Something like that. Okay, we don't actually have that here. And we're out of the cliff explosives as well. There we we go. We're very much out of belt. And then drag this up here. Perfect. Let's do that. Is it 2 modules that I need? No, it's 4. Right, okay, that just goes immediately in there. That's fine. Okay, now I need to wait for my bots to get back. You're gonna need so much belt. I'm not even sure we have that much here. Okay, you're sending 1.7k, so maybe we do. It's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. This at least stacks to 50, so it's not as bad sending it into the rocket directly. These do take a pretty hefty chunk, though, of power. I'd like to avoid setting one there. Let's put one there. Not even sure this is gonna be enough. And I'm not sure we have enough. We have 130, but that's not gonna be enough, is it? Is that because we're limiting it, or is that because of immersight? Ooh. You actually need a little more holmium. So let's say 40 would make 10. 400 would make... Why not do 800? So that's going to be reflected here. And we have so much holmium. That's not even funny. Okay. We can... You know what? You know what? Yeah. Let's use the rocket to get back. I'm not gonna lose my prod modules over that. The cargo rocket sections and everything is so much cheaper. It's not even funny. It's not even close. Not even close, my guy. Perfect. This we can put somewhere. We don't care that much. I mean, you're producing a good 1K per minute. Cargo rocket. Okay. I didn't know that showed up in the consumption tab. But, yeah. Well, it does. Let's see here how many unfulfilled requests we do have. Yeah, we do have a bunch. Okay, on Novice. Okay, we're sending a bunch of this. When are you sending again? You're about to send. Most of this is already done. Let's send that. So I'd like to finish this up on Drakett. Or at least most of it. The quarry drills. We do have them here, so they should be sent to space. So they should be arriving here shortly. At least a bunch of them. Yeah, they are. They are there. And this does consume all my 3000 logistics bots. Funnily enough. Okay. While we are waiting for that, this is now half full. So let's do that. Go to Novice. And this now has a rocket inbound, which is great. Hopefully, I mean, we will be getting these again now. But then next time, we need to fix this up again. The Erudite. Something reasonable for this. And then put this here into a very pretty rocket and send it to Novice. And then get Cryonite started again. I think we're gonna go up here, maybe. Because why not? So if we look here, you have a lot of things coming your way. Okay, you are even getting some of the solar panels, which is good. Struggling slightly because of logistics bots. And by that I mean we're struggling to charge them. And it is what it is. Again, we're relying way too heavily on the bots here, but my goal was, and still is, to have mainly train-based logistics, but this mod pack is not making that easy because of the amount of ingredients that we do have. We'll eventually transition into that here as well. That said, some of these supplies to other planets probably still are going to be bot-based. It's just how it's going to be. Oh no. My guy. I'm so stupid. Yeah, we'll have to do that. That was so unnecessary. We have a couple of thousand immersite there because of how that works. Very unfortunate. At least we did end up getting some new crystals. So we're going to be able to refill our modules. Right, I didn't send this rocket yet. Let's send that. Launch on green signal when fuel is full. This is set to 45 minutes. It's gonna be slow, but it's gonna get the job done. It's definitely gonna get the job done. Okay. I mean, I think I'm satisfied for today's episode. We have set out and done most of the things that we wanted. And hopefully we'll have enough power here on Drakett for the foreseeable future. We're gonna need more of these solar panel chunks. I'm thinking these are consuming a decent amount. Each of these is 15 megawatts. We'll have 5. So that's a good 75 megawatts. Okay, I see a problem here. We cannot do this either. I was stupid. So apparently now it wants to put rocket sections there, which is not a problem. Whatever we send here will get out into the system, so it doesn't matter that much. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really, really nice day.